So I want to make uh, my older videos again. By the way, this is not my VTuber model. This is someone else's, and it is okay for our personal use and putting up on YouTube. So I will put links in the below. You can check them out. You can use the model as well and do fun things. Okay, so going back, I made a video very long ago about silent voice. It was called Silent Voice, and it was quite the one. I looked back, and then it was like, oh my god, it's quite laggy, and I sound very weird. So I decided to make it again and explain the whole situation in a full calm manner. Hopefully you'll understand this time. So, what happened? I was talking about my childhood bullying, how I coped with them, and how everything started, and how bad it was. The situation was always bad, and I had to went through bullying for a very long time up ahead. It's been a very long time since I've been bullied, and nowadays, like cyberbullying is a very common thing to happen. But I normally don't go to Twitter, so cyberbullying is a little less in my end when you don't go to Twitter. And since I'm a nobody, it's not that efficient for me to get cyberbullied. But on the end of the road, how I want to become a VTuber, well, it does feel like that I will get cyberbullied at some point in my life when I become famous, or something like that. But even though I'm a very snow flicker person, like I get sad, depressed very easily when a single person says like a little bad thing about me. It's kind of sad, and I really want to cope with that. And if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them up. But that wasn't the main topic I wanted to talk about. The main topic was how everything went. It all started because of how I look and, some uh, body shaming and stuff. Even though I don't go through that much nowadays. But the older days, it was very rough, and everyone was picking on me because how I looked, how I ate food, even though I was chubby and stuff. It was hard. It was really hard on me, and it was taking a toll on my body as well. But I tried my best to become accepted to the society. But still trying hard, eating less, nothing really helped me on that time, and I didn't really change anything of my body. Neither did my bullies change. They had attempted to kill me like various times. I know it's quite subjectively sensitive. I did warn you about this is going to be my bullying story, so it's going to have a little bit of self-harming involved as well. I'm not telling you to engage with self-harming or anything, but it's up to you if you want to hear it or not. But I can really share you some things that went through my head and how you can really cope with them. But I'm not sure if it's going to help with you since everyone's experience are quite different to each other. So let's hope for the best. I always want to help people and always want to put words out there. So I want you to hear, and I want to comfort you in any way possible. But let's keep that in another video, shall we? Still, let's go on and talk about this. So the thing started when I was literally in the first grade, and it started there on. Even the killing part that I was talking about was actually also started from the first grade. Yeah, it's quite crazy how a child mind like people will have such a bad motive. I got pushed down to the drain, and the drain was very big. I was a small kid back then, so putting inside a drain, I didn't go went inside though. I was just about to drop inside. My half body almost fall to the ground, and my head was already inside the gut. So yeah, you can tell us it wasn't the best one. And those drains are very deep. Even adults can get stuck on them. So yeah, it was hard. And that was the first attempt they did on me. And they did many other times. When we were playing tag, they will always come along and push me to the ground and do very malicious things and evil things to me. And it was really hard at that time, you know. And nothing was going as planned, nothing was working. I was trying to be nice, but nothing really helped. So I was kind of giving up. But I still want to believe that every bad person has at least a little bit of sympathy on them, but it seemed like they didn't. And I am still neighbors with my bullies, by the way. And I still haven't received any sort of apology or like sorry. And it's fine, I mean, they're bullies. I can't expect too much from them. But I really wish they would have learned, but they didn't. On the fifth grade, I was pushed down from the second floor to the first floor very hurtfully. My left leg got fractured. I wasn't able to walk for quite a long time, but I didn't got very serious injuries. It was just a few, you know, hurts and cuts and bruises and a little bit of fracture and it hurts still. But I mean, it's fine. It's not like I have done something very amazingly with my body that I will need those. Like I'm not Olympic player that would need my legs also often. So what I'm meaning is that I don't hold grudge against them. But I understand why people would like to hold grudge against people. You know, it's not easy to let go of those people who have bullied you so much, even tried to, hurt you in many ways than one. So after the fifth grade, sixth grade came, and I started to see people that stand up to the bullies. And then it gave me hope that I should do that too. What led me to this was one of my friends. I heard that she rather one got away from her house or two she kind of self-harming and actually gone. But I'm not too sure about which one is the true because none of her friends actually could tell me what happened. I was friends with her too, but I got lost contact with everything that I had with her. And now she's gone forever, from my life at least. But I just really hope she's doing alright because she is the one that made me so strong and I am becoming the person I am right now. So I'm really grateful for that person. That person was really a lot to me. She was also kind of my first ever friend. And yes, before sixth grade, I really didn't had any friends since I was getting bullied. I really didn't have any friends. No one wants to be friends with a girl that gets bullied. So yeah, it was alright by me because I was introverted and I didn't like to talk with people. And to be honest, my bullies told me they were my friends too, but I never took them as a friends, but I did go along with their ways of thinking, but it was wrong, totally. But what I can say is that what they did was completely wrong, and if you feel like something is uncomfortable in you, and it's your friends or family, then it's most likely they don't love you and you're really uncomfortable with them. So consider doing a step forward and bring yourself to the freedom. At least try. If you can like go all the way, then at least try to be a little bit, you know, trying is very important because like when you try, at least you won't have any grudges that, oh, I didn't try it. But if you didn't try, you will have like some regrets that, oh my gosh, I wish I could tried at least. So the best thing is to actually try. And on these times of events, I was also going through a lot in my family as well, which caused a lot of backlash in my life, which caused me to be engaged with self-harming and very other things, sensitive topics that I will also tell you to click off if you feel like these are a little uncomfortable to listen. I was very aggressive with self-harming and I bled a lot on those times. It was painful, it was very painful. I still had the urge to do those kind of things, but it's on a mediocre level now. I kind of grown past through it now, but I won't say it's completely gone because self-harming is a thing that really doesn't ever go. It's always there, right by your side, just like your other mental health problems. But you can always try to get therapists to help you with it. In my place or my situation, I didn't have the luxury to go to a therapist, especially with what's going on with my family. And I was a kid, I couldn't get a job, I was still studying, so I don't know how things would have worked out, and it was all bad. And the healing process that I went through was also myself. I didn't really went to any therapist to heal. And neither I want to go to a therapist, to be honest, because a therapist is not that they're costly, but like telling someone about your whole life is kind of weird, especially when they see your face, they know you on a personal level. It's kind of uncomfortable for me. Even the stories that I'm sharing is still going to be on a surface level, and I won't say every single detail about it, but to a therapist, I have to tell every single detail about it, or else they won't understand anything at all. So it's kind of uncomfortable. So I try to cope it with myself, which was a bit hard, but it was alright for me. But I won't suggest you to do that. But it's up to you if you feel uncomfortable or not. Not make sure your comfort is the very big priority. If your comfort zone is broken, then you're broken. So I will initially tell you how to become the mastermind and the amazing coping system. Well, not really, actually. I'm no therapist, so I can really give you an exact coping system because, like, come on, I'm not licensed. It's just my personal opinion that I actually don't know if it's going to help you or not. But I want to make that in a separate video because I don't know how many of you guys will see this one. And if you had seen it, you can really check out my older video if you want to, but the voice is Quite the one. I'm apology for whoever saw that because it did got a lot of views compared to other videos. It is 2, maybe 3 years old as well. So just keep in mind it's not going to be that amazing. But if you want to check it out, that's good. I went more in depth on there and how I viewed things 3 years ago and now how I view things now. And it's quite different, to be honest. I grew a lot. I just feel like I'm growing every single day. And I'm happy about that. Growth is very important to a person, and so too for you. So have a healthy life and follow for me for more unexciting stories and some self-reflection videos. I'll talk about self-care and self-reflection and how to, cope with life normally. It's not going to be easy, and some of my words might hurt you, but it's just a cruel reality we gotta accept. But it's up to you if you wanna listen to it or not. I hope you will, but it's completely fine if you don't feel comfortable with it. As I said, being comfortable is the first and foremost thing. And then you can go on to whatever you want to. Anyway, guys, thank you for your time. And again, the model's links are down below, the credits and everything else is going to be down below. And the video that you're going to watch is right over this corner. Ha ha ha. Okay, then. Bye bye, guys. It was nice to have a chat with you, and I hope one day we can have a real life in real contact chat, live action chat. I mean, a live chat. I really want to do it, and hopefully, we get the choice to do it. Okay, bye, guys.